to get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Arizona State's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Buys a little extra time. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Proctor. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes. And Arizona going back to work with another first down. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last one.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, you're seeing...
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. first play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Bring in the heat. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his...
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He'll take a shot. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The first time the Sun Devils and the Wildcats met, Arizona wasn't even a state yet. It was 1899.
Reese Davis, a college football aficionado, and a history buff, too. Great history between these two schools there.
Yeah, and it goes back, obviously, that long. So many classes, so much hatred. It's beautiful when rivalries really matter, and it matters to the people in Arizona.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
There he goes. Made a defender miss. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Sun Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Into the end zone. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
On the run, it's Durant. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles.
And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Jefferson. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Jefferson. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Touchdown, Arizona State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the... The Sun Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own, and he coughs it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Sparky is putting the pitchfork to them as Arizona State stretches the lead.
And they got this thing cooking. They've got all the momentum. They've handled the moment of this rivalry game really, really well, and the momentum firmly on their side.
Sparky's a team that always just seems to be going for the jugular. If you give them an opening, they're going to take it, and right now they're pulling away.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Arizona comes out with another first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Out. Another broken tackle. Found a bunch of room and... In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Durant. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. And guys, the defense wants to get in the quarterback's face, but you can't get a roughing call that gives the offensive backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Jefferson. Got his man downfield. All kinds of room to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Firing to the right, complete. Open space at the 25. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to adjust the pattern. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he... The Wildcats are on the move. To the air. It's good. Makes the grab. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. At the 35, he's loose. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate...
To the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. Breaks into the open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He wants to throw it again. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arizona State! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the return man reaches the end of the line and they bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll set up to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Gideon. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. To throw, it's Jefferson. Got his man quickly. Pushed down for the tackle. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Forced out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Didn't have a lot of room. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moffitt. Trying to take it back. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out. Game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's got an open man. Wide open on the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the ground, it's Drake. He's past the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Looking downfield, it's Hood. Fires to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Proctor. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Moving away from pressure. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Makes the catch. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So the latest edition of the Duel in the Desert in the books, and Arizona State will take home